Crack the Amazon interview, 16 leadership principle and star answer। दोस्तों, Amazon में काम करना सिर्फ एक जॉब नहीं है, एक लाइफस्टाइल है। लेकिन वहां पहुंचना इतना आसान नहीं है, क्योंकि Amazon आपको अपनी स्किल से ज्यादा उनके 16 लीडरशिप प्रिंसिपल पर जज करता है। आज इस वीडियो में मैं आपका करियर कोच सागर जायसवाल आपको सिखाऊंगा वो सीक्रेट सॉस जो अमेज़न के हायरिंग मैनेजर ढूंढते हैं। हम देखेंगे कि कैसे स्टार मेथड को यूज करके आप किसी भी बिहेवियरल क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। मैं आपको दूंगा 50 यूनिक सैंपल आंसर जो आपको सीधा आपके सिलेक्शन तक लेके जाएंगे। लेकिन आगे बढ़ने से पहले कमेंट करके बताइए कि अमेज़न की कौन सी पोस्ट के लिए आप अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, तो मैं आपको पर्सनली एक्स्ट्रा टिप दे सकूं। और हाँ, अगर आप नए हैं सब्सक्राइब करें और वीडियो को लाइक करें। आइए स्टार्ट करते हैं मास्टर क्लास। फर्स्ट, व्हाट इज स्टार मेथड। देखिए, वैसे तो मैंने स्टार मेथड पे पहले भी वीडियोस बनाए हैं, लेकिन जो यूजर नए हैं उनके लिए स्पेशली टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ स्टार मेथड। अमेज़न के इंटरव्यूअर आपसे यस या नो वाले सवाल नहीं पूछेंगे, वो आपसे स्टोरीज पूछेंगे और उन स्टोरीज को सुनाने का सही तरीका है स्टार मेथड। So here S stand for situation. Briefly describe the context. What was the problem? The T stand for task. What was your specific responsibility in that situation? E stand for action. This is the most important part. What exactly did you do? Then R stand for result. What was the outcome? Use number if possible. Example, sales increased by 20%. तो Amazon का पहला प्रिंसिपल है कस्टमर ऑब्सेशन, ग्राहक देवभाव। क्वेश्चन, टेल मी अबाउट अ टाइम यू वेंट अबाउट एंड बियॉन्ड फॉर अ कस्टमर। इंग्लिश स्टार आंसर। सिचुएशन, अ कस्टमर वॉज फ्रस्ट्रेटेड because a technical glitch delayed their urgent delivery. P is task. My job was to resolve the complaint and restore their trust in our service. Action, I personally tracked the package, contacted the local courier head, and when I realized it would take 2 more days, I arranged for a local replacement at no extra cost. Result, the customer was delighted, gave us 5-star review, become a repeat buyer. Question number 2. Give me an example of a time when you had to sacrifice short-term gain for long-term customer trust. English star answer. Situation, a client wanted to buy our most expensive software package, but I knew it had feature they didn't need. Task, my target was to close a high value sale, but my goal was a customer trust. Action, I honestly advise them to go for a mid-tier plan that saved them 30% but fit their need perfectly. Result, they were so impressed by my honesty that they refer 3 other big clients to us, bringing in 5x more revenue in the long run. Question number 3. Describe a time you turn a negative customer situation into a positive one. This star answer. Situation, a customer received a damaged product and was shouting on the phone. Task, I had to calm them down, fix the issue immediately. Action, listen without interrupting, apologize sincerely, and personally deliver a replacement to their house the same evening. Result, the angry customer later wrote a LinkedIn post praising our unmatched service. Amazon second principle, ownership, मतलब ये काम मेरा है। Question number 1. Question, describe a time you took responsibility for a project from start to finish. English star answer. Situation, our team was struggling with a disorganized inventory system that caused delay. Task, although I wasn't the manager, I decided to fix the system to improve the overall efficiency. Action. I design a new digital tracking sheet, train 5 team members on how to use it and created a weekly audit process. Result. Inventory error dropped by 40% within the first month and the system was adopted by the entire department. Question number 2. Tell me about a time when you took on a task that was outside your job description. English star answer. Situation. Our office server crashed during weekend and the IT guy was unavailable. Task. I am in sales, but the team couldn't work without the server. Action. I stayed back, watched technical tutorial and manually reset the local network protocol to get us back online. Result. The team lost 0 hour of productivity and I was recognized for my ownership mindset. Question number 3. Tell me about a time when you saw a problem in the company and fix it without being asked. English star answer. Situation. I noticed we were wasting 20,000 every month on unused software subscription. Task. I decided to audit our digital tool. Action. I identified 5 redundant tools and moved the team to single integrated platform. Result. I saved the company 2.4 lakh annually without any loss in my performance. Amazon third principle. Invent and simplify. मतलब कम पैसे में बड़ा काम. Question number 1. Give me an example of a simple solution you created for a complex problem. English star answer. Situation. Customer queries were piling up at night because we didn't have 24 by 7 support team. Task. I needed a way to answer basic questions without hiring the staff. Action. I researched and implemented an AI-based automated FAQ chatbot that handled 70% of the common query instantly. Result. This simplified the process and our response time improved from 12 hours to 2 seconds. Question number 2. Describe a time you invented something new at work. English star answer. Situation. Our reporting process took 4 hours every Friday, which was very boring and prone to error. Task. I wanted to automate this manual data entry. Action. I created an Excel macro and link it to our CRM to generate the report with one click. Result. The 4 hour task now take 10 seconds. The team use that save time for actual strategy meeting. Question number 3. Tell me about a time you simplified a process that was too complicated. English answer. Situation. Our customer refund process had 7 steps and took 10 days. Task. I wanted to make it Amazon fast. Action. I removed 3 unnecessary approval layers and empower the junior staff to handle the small refund instantly. Result. Refund time dropped to 48 hours and customer satisfaction score, that is NPS, jumped by 15%. Amazon fourth principle. Are right a lot, meaning सही फैसला सही वक्त पर. Question. Tell me about a time you made a correct decision based on your judgment. English star answer. Situation. A major supplier suddenly increased their prices by 15% right before a big sale. Task. I had to decide whether to stick with them or find a new one under pressure. Action. Using my judgment and market data, I negotiated a short-term contract with a new local vendor while keeping the old one as a backup. Result. We maintained our profit margin and avoided any stock out during the sale. Question number 2. Describe a time you had to make a quick decision without all the data. English star answer. Situation. During a live event, our main projector failed and the CEO was about to speak in 2 minutes. Task. I had to act immediately. Action. Instead of fixing the projector, I quickly pivoted and projected the slide onto a large white screen using a backup handheld device I had in my car. Result. The CEO speech went perfect and the audience didn't even notice there was a crisis. Question number 3. Tell me about a time you were right when everyone else disagreed with you. English star answer. Situation. The team wanted to launch a new product in December, but I felt the market was too saturated then. Task. I had to convince them to wait until February. Action. I presented data showing that the competitor ad costs are 3x higher in December. Result. We launched in February with a smaller budget and achieved 2x the sales we would have made in December. Conclusion. दोस्तों, ये तो थे सिर्फ 4 प्रिंसिपल। Amazon के पास पूरे 16 प्रिंसिपल है। अगर आपको बाकी 12 प्रिंसिपल और उनके परफेक्ट आंसर चाहिए तो मेरे चैनल को अभी सब्सक्राइब करें। अगर इस वीडियो के नीचे आप कमेंट करके लिखते हैं Amazon नेक्स्ट वीडियो, तो डेफिनेटली जो बचे हुए प्रिंसिपल है उन पे भी मैं एक वीडियो लाऊंगा। याद रखिए, Amazon उन्हें हायर करता है जो लीडर की तरह सोचते हैं। प्रैक्टिस कीजिए और अपना कस्टमर ऑब्सेशन दिखाइए। मिलते हैं अगले वीडियो में। जब तक के लिए जय हिंद।